What do you propose to be done to the person who leaked the location of the Ambazonian fighters? Is a comment that somebody dropped under the video that presented yesterday. And then he's asking my own opinion. What should be done to the person who disclosed the location of the Ambazonian fighters who were killed in Bamenda? That was Saturday, January 18, 2025. 3 of them were killed and six of them arrested and weapons taken away. And the person dropped this comment asking, what should be done to these people from my own point of view? And this is what I have for you. And if this is your first time joining TFA Talking Point, please subscribe to our channel. The first thing I have to explain to you is I call the attention of the Ambazonians in general, Ambazonian fighters and the Ambazonian leaders and supporters, that they should look at the beginning of this crisis, when this crisis escalated, when they came in, the Ambazonia came in 2017. If they look out back at that time, they will discover that all Southern Cameroonians, I'm talking all Southern Cameroonians, supported them. All Southern Cameroonians supported them. They gave them weapons, they gave them money, they gave them everything. I'm talking about all Southern Cameroonians, even top government officials, even politicians, they gave. We have videos circulating on social media where one of the monarchs came out and said, let them fight on TV, Sierra TV, and the videos is circulating. These are people today that cannot say again, let them fight. I asked the Ambazonia question during that period, that what happened, that these people stood in supported you people in 2017. What happened that they started turning against you? If Ambazonia answered that particular question, they are going to correct a lot of things. They are going to change a lot of strategy. I told Ambazonia in that video that the very day they turned their gun against the very people they were fighting for, that is the day they destroy everything. When they started calling people black leg, when they started accusing people of little things and punishing them, burning their property, killing them, that is the very day they frustrated their own struggle. And that is the very day they have people who develop anger against them, hatred against them, people who want to revenge what they have done to them. And that is the very thing I told the military, that they should stop punishing Southern Cameroonians because they fail to collaborate with them. There are many Southern Cameroonians today that decided to become Ambazonian fighter because they want to revenge what the military have done to their family or to their relatives. And this is exactly what is happening, that Southern Cameroonians will willingly point the location of Ambazonian fighters because of what the Ambazonians have done today. This is the main reason. And then to me, I say that nothing should be done today. But what should be done is asking yourself, why is it that my own person, the person I am fighting for, would point and disclose my location to my enemies? If they answer this particular question, it will help. It does not mean that the person was bought by the government, or they gave him bribe, or they gave him money. No, many people are holding a lot of grudges against the military and against the Ambazonian fighters in Southern Cameroon. Many people, those whose relative has been brutally killed or their property burnt by the military, they are struggling by all possible means to collaborate with the Ambazonian fighter to revenge. Those whose relatives have been brutally killed or property burnt are struggling by the Ambazonian fighters, are struggling by all possible means to collaborate with the military in order to revenge. So it is not only the military or the Ambazonian fighter that are struggling to revenge one or two. The Southern Cameroonian, innocent Southern Cameroonian, are also struggling to revenge. Many people are passing through a lot. Just look at maybe a father or a mother that maybe a son was killed, or a daughter accused of having something to do with the military, killed. You thought that that person would just say, no, I respect the Ambazonia, or I respect the military, let me sit quiet. People have grudges, and they are willing to do whatever they can do in order to revenge what the military or the Ambazonia have done to them, against them. So it should not be something where we have to be holding on to and just accusing and pointing finger only to the common people. You ask yourself a question, why would they do this? If you ask yourself a question, you will correct a lot of issues. I call the attention of the Ambazonian fighters, I call the attention of the military that the strategy they are using in southern Cameroon is not working. They are accusing the population of collaborating with their enemies. Either the Ambazonian fighter accusing the population of collaborating with the military, or the military accusing the population of collaborating with the Ambazonian fighters. I say at the beginning, they never asked the population to be acting as collaborators. If you people want to fight to defeat one another, and your enemy is an Ambazonian fighters, or your enemy is a military, search where they are, you know their barracks, go there and face them. But they are not doing it. But they always tend to punish the population. Just think about those in Bibabanki, where the military burnt down their houses, killed their relatives in the house. You thought that they are just having free heart of forgiveness? If they are not Christian, they are obviously planning revenge. Think about numerous people who have been targeted by the Ambazonian fighters and brutally killed, or their property burnt down, some buried alive. Do you think that the relatives just sick and they are celebrating and say we have forgotten or forgive them? No. Many of them, if not Christian or believer or those who fear God or nature, they are still planning evil in their heart against them. And they are just waiting for an opportunity. When you create a lot of enemies around you, you should not sit anywhere comfortably. Know that somebody is fighting and searching for you. So it should not be something that when anything happens, they start looking around and asking, who did it? Who did it? You ask yourself, why? Why do I have enemies? If you do not see any reason and you know the enemy, go to the enemy and ask, why do you hate me? If you struggle to know why, then you will know that there are certain things in your life that you need to correct. This is the truth, and we have to hold on to the truth. That is the whole issue that is killing many people. And today, you cannot count the number of innocent Southern Cameroonians brutally killed because of the Anglophone crisis. But TFA to hold on to that the military solution would never end and would never solve any problem. The military solution would not end the crisis as the government wish to have one and indivisible Cameroon. They would not. The military solution will not help the Ambazonian achieve the independence they are fighting for. The only way out is sitting on the table to dialogue. And that is why you see me all this while. I do not call the Ambazonian or accusing the Ambazonian. I keep on pointing, accusing finger to the government of President Pobia, because they are the one running away from dialogue. They are the one running away from dialogue to end this calamity that has befallen the people of Southern Cameroon. But one day they keep on saying, nature, if you do not believe in God, nature will rise against you. God will stand against you one day. It will not end like this, but one day